Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back and happy Sunday. It is the return of the Queens of the Ring. My name is Nik-J, aka Nik Newton-John, and this is my boxing BFF, my ace boon coon, my sister friend, Oxiana the Menace, aka not the nice one. Okay. How you doing this weekend, friend?
I'm sad, friend.
Why? What's wrong?
I had to take my baby home today. So I'm soaking in my misery today. But it was a good weekend. I'm sad he had to go back home. But it was good, friend. I miss my boy.
You look good.
Thank you.
You're looking slim and trim and fit and fine and whatnot.
And I'm working out. The producers tell me to tell you that they love this hair.
The producers?
The producer said this hair is giving exactly what it's supposed to give Olivia Nik Newton-John. That's gonna become a thing, right? As soon as you braid it, they're gonna be like, no, what happens to Olivia Nik Newton-John?
She put up. That's what's gonna happen. She gonna be put up. Okay. I have to put her up to keep from cutting her, because if I have it out like this, I'll cut it.
It's too much to cut, man. Hey, no, ma'am.
I'll cut it.
There's a lady right now looking at that like,
No, I know one. I know a lady that's looking at it just like that. Hey, mama. Yeah. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Look, y'all, we have a lot to discuss, okay? When we were on last on Friday, there was actually fights going on that we will recap today. There was an enormous fight card on Saturday that we will definitely touch on. Honey, we got opinions. And a little, fighting buzz, a little boxing buzz, but we're going to get into the recap of these fights and the further fights that we have coming. But y'all come on in the room. I know it's a lot of folks on live right now, so we really thank y'all for tuning in with the Queens. Come on in the room. What's up, Jeff, the producer? How are you? I don't know why I want to call him ejaculated Jab. I don't know why. I know. Forgive me. Father, forgive me. I'm sorry. Educated Jab. Probably because he ain't spell it like he's supposed to spell it. And my mind just, okay. Chicago Al, how you doing? What's up, Miami Snoopy 305? How are you? All around strong. Jason Williams, how are you? Hey, Keisha girl, how you doing? And Jason, why I be putting an S on your last name? Jason William. Bodizi, the late bloomer, how are you? J Wash 4, Blessed to Fish, Knockout Kings, Chef Boy D. How are you, TZ Frank? Let's see who else we got in here. Come on in. Hey, Tiana girl. Hey, Tiana Scott. Pablo Escobar, Knockout Kings, Andre Styles. How are you doing? We got our first super chat of the day. How you doing, Big Ray? What's up, Queens in chat? How you doing? Opulent LD, come on in the room. Hey, Manny Beckford and Georgia Peach. Hey, girl, how you doing? 619 Cali Factor. Y'all come on in. Hey, behind the lens, how are you? What's up, Andre Styles? Oh, y'all be wearing that out. Oh, let's see. KF Harris. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. So we are going to get started with Friday's fights. And I did not realize that Nico Ali Walsh was fighting on Friday. I had no idea. Okay. Did not know. So Nico was on the undercard of the Navarrete fight. And I believe it was a 6-round fight. Of course, his mother was in the audience cheering him on like she does. Friend, did you see it? I was very happy. Nico has been listening. His braids weren't super fresh, but they weren't scraggly old like normal. So shout out to Nico. He got the victory. Did you watch? Did you see him?
I saw it.
And?
I'm tired of him fighting warehouse workers. He's the Ali, right?
He is.
No, Ali's real grandson fought Frank Martin here recently.
He said we was going to stop that.
I don't know, friend.
No, we didn't. Okay.
No, we didn't. Not that one.
Okay.
It still stands.
Okay.
Michelle Rivera is the real Ali descendant. But I don't know, friend. I want to see him against some competition. He didn't been in the ring with too many warehouse workers.
Well, friend, he's at the very start of his career. He's at the beginning. He's supposed to be.
No. Out there looking like a braided up Clay Thompson. Absolutely not. He do, don't he? Yeah. No, I don't like that. Get in another sport. He needs to be playing hockey or something. Boxing ain't his sport.
Friend, he's developing. He's getting better with each fight.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, give the man a chance, friend.
Do what? Continue to keep windmilling warehouse workers? Fine. Me too. I want to do it too. If I can get in there and windmill a warehouse worker, I'm going to windmill her.
Friend.
And for the bag, I'm windmilling her.
Friend, we got to be fair with young Ali. Okay? He is not even, what is his record? He's not even on fight number 10 yet, is he? No, he's not even on fight 10. He's being made. I will say that. He's not being, he's being built. He's not being, he got a machine behind him. I will say that. But we can't just throw him into the wolves immediately.
Why not? He's an Ali.
That's why, because they can't tarnish his name like that. So
well, they gonna do it anyway with him. Somebody gonna knock him smooth clean out, and I'm gonna be there in front of my TV with my little bucket of popcorn. That'll be the first day I hadn't had popcorn in some years.
So it was a no for you, dog?
Friend, I don't like nothing about no Nico Ali Walsh. I don't like his name. I don't like his mama out there in the audience. She shouldn't know. They held on to that Ali name and ain't not an Ali in him.
Friend, they showed him with his granddaddy with the baby pictures and when he was a teenager.
That man looked when he was holding that baby. You seen it? I ain't got to tell y'all. I ain't got to be nice about it. History is history. That man was disgusting holding them babies from the mountains of Caucasus. No? Okay. It's Sunday. We tell the truth on Sunday. Sunday is my most honest day. Unlike Friday, today's the day.
Today's the day?
Yes.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, well, we're going to get off of Nico. We're going to get off. Man, listen, forgive me, y'all, but do you know the young man's name, the heavyweight Olympian that looks like he stepped out of the 70s who got the knockout?
Torrez.
Richard
Torrez is hilarious, friend.
Torrez.
He needs some competition too.
He does. I'm ready to see Richard step it up a little bit.
Yeah.
He had no business in the ring with that young man that they had him in the ring with. Okay.
He's so much better than all of his competition. Like, he got a very strong Olympic background. Sir, get your ass in there. Go for all of them Olympians.
Friend, did you get? Okay, you got stuck a little bit. Say it again.
Oh, that go for all them Olympians. They all need to be fighting some goddamn competition. I don't want to hear, I only got 5 or 6 fights. Shut the fuck up. You've been doing this shit for a real long time, sir. Go ahead and get your ass in the ring with somebody.
This is true. This is very true. Y'all hold on 1 second, okay?
At any rate, yeah, no, he needs to be in the ring with some competition. And he needs to be in the ring with some competition fast because it looks like he likes to beat up on warehouse workers too. I don't know. I don't want to hear these early fights and these people with these early, they should be fighting. Some of these people get those excuses. When you got a last name like Ali or you got an Olympic background, no, get your ass in there with some competition. We want to see it.
Didn't they say, doesn't he train with Jared Anderson? Okay. All right. Okay. So he's getting very good sparring. You know, he's way better, like you said, friend. He's much better than the competition they put him in there with. Now I know he just turned pro too. However, I mean, come on now, y'all. For real. Hey, Tiana girl. Tiana says, Boxiana, don't give no slack on fighters. No, she doesn't.
No, ma'am, these is regular people just like me and you and Nika Olivia Newton-John.
They are.
I'm not going to treat these people no different than I would treat the people in the mall.
Well, yeah, we gonna have some. Yeah, well, okay. So Richard Torrez knocked his opponent out, and then I believe we had the main event. Okay, and the main event was Emmanuel Navarrete. Go ahead, friend. Okay, Emmanuel Navarrete, and he was fighting the young gentleman that came all the way over from Australia, Mr. Liam. What is Liam's last name? Liam Wilson. Okay, Liam Wilson. And Liam came to fight. Okay, let me just say shout out to Top Rank because that was a damn good, interesting, exciting, very likable, very enjoyable fight card. Okay, Liam brought his family over because Liam was very confident that he was going to have something for Navarrete, and he did, friend. He did. Friend, let me ask you first. Were you counting when the ref was counting?
I was counting, and you know, I'm the female Floyd Mayweather. I don't know very much, but I know 10, I know 10 and 27 is two totally different numbers. I didn't know we get 30 whole seconds to recover, honey. Because if that would have been
let me just say this to all the fighters out there, and I've said this before, all the fighters out there and all of the corners out there, be ye prepared. Okay. Yes, indeed, it was a super duper long count. But this is what I will say. When you get yourself in trouble like that as a fighter, it's a lot of stuff that's going on in your head that you might not get right. He had the wherewithal, even in his haze, to listen to his corner. And the corner had the wherewithal to say, hey, spit your mouthpiece out, fool. Spit out your mouthpiece, okay? Give yourself some more time, okay? So he spat out the mouthpiece. Ref was still counting. And I mean, asking questions as the count was still going, okay? But all of that, y'all, is a part of boxing. It ain't right. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying you have to make the ref do his job. And in saying that, these referees, y'all need to do better. Okay, y'all need to do a little bit better because that was a super duper long count. But Navarrete did what Navarrete was supposed to do to gain himself some time. He spat out the mouthpiece. He walked to the side. Then he walked to the other side. And then he was able to withstand the onslaught until the end of the round. I can't be mad at him for that. I cannot. He got hit with that hook. Oh my God, it was such a beautiful punch. Ooh, it was nice. Friend, what did you think about all of that? How did you?
I was nervous for the boy because I was so confused. Like, I just knew he was finna get in there and beat his ass. Like, I was shocked. It's almost time for him to go ahead and sit down somewhere. He didn't look great in his last fight either, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he looked good. It's time for him to go ahead, sit down before he get hurt because he almost got hurt. He worked really, really hard last night. That was cheating. Because if that would have been anybody else, that shit would have been over with, and corners would have contested some shit. Because how the hell do we get all this time to recover? If that's the case, everybody should be able to do that shit in the fight.
Well,
hey, friend, I don't know. I ain't never seen that before. Have you?
actually, I have seen a long count like that before.
Well, I didn't want to say.
I know you didn't want to say nothing, but I'm glad you mentioned it because our audience is a very pro Wilder audience. So I know they all were thinking the same thing I was thinking. Lord, this is just like when they gave Tyson Fury all them extra seconds to recover and get himself together. Is this a top right there? Like what? I don't know. It's very fishy. Very fishy.
I don't know. It's given. I don't know. I don't know, friend. Who knows?
I don't know. I feel like there was no way they were going to let Navarrete win that fight unless he got knocked out cold, because he really wasn't supposed to be fighting Liam. No way. He was really supposed to be fighting lying-ass Valdez, who was up there lying again last night. I don't like him. I used to like Oscar Valdez. I don't like him no more. Oscar full of shit. Oscar up there lying yet again, talking about he hurt his back riding a bike. Did he say it was riding a bike or some freakish accidents he had that he couldn't, he had to pull out of this fight? I don't know about you, Oscar. Since the team. Go ahead.
Now, and I don't want to say that because I don't want them to pull the Blair Cobbs on me. But the last time he pulled out a fight, come to find out he wasn't very clean. So hopefully, it wasn't one of those situations where he was clean and then, what I'm saying, maybe he really did hurt his back riding the bike.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I do not. And the fight was in Arizona, and it was crazy because the fans were booing him. I don't think them fans in Oscar's hometown believe him either. He has something to prove to them because they're not really rocking with Oscar. They ain't liking the way he's moving out in these streets, and they did not applaud him when he got into the ring after the fight. So depending on what Oscar show up, if that fight happens, if T Drink and Oscar show up, he gonna beat up Valdez. But if regular Constancio Valdez show up, it's going to be a good fight because Navarrete got holes in his game that can be exposed. We shall see. That was last night's fight. Very entertaining, very interesting fight. Kudos to Top Rank for putting on a good card. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But then Saturday night comes. Okay, and the zone, is it the zone where they fighting on the zone? I believe they were fighting on the zone on DAZN, and they had a spectacular shout out to Chim's side, spectacular fight card last night. Okay, my friend and I, of course, were going back and forth, keeping up with each other and with the fight, and I missed. Lord have mercy. What's her name, friend? What's her name?
Shadasha Green.
I missed Shadasha Green. Friend, tell me about the fight. Tell me about Shadasha and tell me who you want to see her fight next.
Friend, she was on BF channel one time. We watched her interview and we was like, okay, who is this lady? And apparently she had been taking a little layoff. And this was, I think, her first comeback fight. She beat the absolute goddamn shit out of that girl. And Clarissa Shields fought her. And I want to say Clarissa beat her up the same way. But when I tell you, Shadasha put them hands, friend, she's a boxer. And when I say she's a heavyweight boxer, she looked like Ann Wolf in that bitch yesterday. I'm not fucking bullshitting. She was throwing them bitches pressure. She got feet. She got a back, friend.
She in the big back brigade.
Friend, she got a big strong bitch back. Like she'll pick you up like this back. Yeah. I heard she be beating up Nick. She beat up men. She got a back.
What weight class is she fighting in?
Yeah, heavyweight. So I want to say she
She
100.
heavyweight?
Yeah, she 170 something pounds. If I want to, yeah, friend, she's solid.
Okay, so is there even a heavyweight champion? The last I checked, it was like one.
Mama.
Is
And
she heavyweight?
yeah, and that's who I want to see her fight.
I don't know if I want to see her fight.
I do. I do. I do. I want to see it. Friend, when I tell you she was in that bitch rocking, socking them bitches yesterday.
She fights at 168. Somebody said she fight at 168. And if that's the
at 170.
What'd you say?
I said I was 2 pounds off. I said 170.
Okay. So, but that's not heavyweight. What is that? Light heavyweight or
light heavyweight?
I think heavyweight for heavyweight for women is 175.
I don't know.
Yeah. She in her weight class though.
She in her weight class, and that's who I want to see her fight next. Friend, she was in there throwing them bitches. When I say she was in there throwing them bitches, okay, super middleweight.
Super middleweight, okay.
Power, friend. That goddamn back got all the power in it. I'm telling you, she was throwing them bitches from the bottom of her feet and her back.
So if you get your wish and you have this fantasy fight with her and what's her name? You call her Big Mama, but what's her real name? Friendship, yeah. Frenchon Cruz. Who you got winning that fight, friend, after what you saw yesterday?
Shadasha. And Big Mama, my girl. But if Shadasha come in there throwing them bitches like she was throwing them last night with real life aggression, like you could tell she don't just fight in the ring. She got that street fighter aggression about her, like, bitch, I gotta beat you up for you beat me up type shit. Friend, when we get off this bitch, go back and watch the highlights of that fight. I'm telling you, you're gonna call me and be like, maybe I missed it. That motherfucker was throwing them bitches with intentions, friend. She was throwing them bitches like a van last night. Like, no. Women boxing is on the map, y'all. Listen. We be doing a whole lot of complaining and shit. Women's boxing. These women are calling each other out. They're fighting each other. We had two undisputed fights in one night, you guys. Like, if y'all want to pay attention and put your interest in something.
And not only, like you said, it was 2 undisputed fights last night. Not only that, the other 2 undisputed champions were in the house for the fight, being supportive of the other women that were fighting that night. I love that. Whether or not we think they were salty, it was other female boxers, big name female boxers in the house watching. I love that. I think that is awesome. It is a small group of elite female fighters, and I love the way they rally around each other when they're fighting, when there's a big fight card. I really do. Also on that card was Ramala Ali, and who did she fight? You called them the pretty girls. Avril Matthew.
Man, say, bro, listen, friend, I gotta say, that was my least favorite fight of the night. And Rama Ali, I'm a sneaker fanatic. So for her to come out in them Kyries, I was like, okay, she's a tad.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Stop press. Because you said Kyrie. I just have to chime in and say, way to go, Mavs. Baby, Kyrie Irving is coming to the Metroplex. Whoo! Okay, carry on.
What? Wait.
Kyrie Irving got traded to the Mavericks today, baby.
Girl, I'm gonna have to take BJ to a game.
Okay, yeah, carry on. I'm sorry.
Please. Anyways, yeah, she came out in her Kyries, had a basketball shorts on. I was like, oh, she's coming in here to fight. Okay, this works. So she was doing her thing, but the girl she was in there fighting, she didn't come in there to lay down. She was in there throwing them shits too. I was like, okay, this is a fight. Then that eye on Rama, I say, oh man, come on, man, you gotta make it through this. Don't let this goddamn girl come out here and beat you and you got on a whole gangster uniform. You look like you came out here to street fight. Beat her up. I don't like to see pretty girls fighting like that, friend. I know wait to each their own, but sis, you ain't just finna get punched in the face like that. You just too cute.
But she did though.
She did.
The little ladies were actually throwing that leather last night. They really, really were. Kudos to both of them. Wasn't no quit, wasn't no back down. I think Ali ended up winning the fight. Didn't she win? Yeah, she beat up on old Matthew, but it was a really good fight. They both looked like they had been in a dog fight. So that was the starter. Okay, that was the women's appetizer. But there was another women's appetizer. We had the young lady. What is her name? Coming from, where is she from?
Skye.
Skye.
Okay, so you know they saying that's Eddie Hearn's girlfriend, don't you?
Oh no, I did not.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, that's his little
boo thing.
She posted some pictures, and apparently Eddie was in the back.
Okay. Well, that explains a lot, because baby, her marketing scheme is A1. She came out catering to the New York crowd. She had on the New York Knicks colors, had on absolutely, I loved her outfit, her short, everything was really, really good.
Looked like shit.
Her opponent, Tanya Alvarez from Spain, it's hard to look good or decent against somebody like her, though, friend. She was just running into her punches with her face. And she kept beating her to the spot with her face, though. Like, she wasn't throwing no punches. She was just running down on her. And then once she got there, she stood still and let her teet off on her face. Why she wasn't throwing no punches, friend? What was she doing?
To do when you fucking a boss, friend. I'm just saying, like, I done gotta get out there and fight, and I know I'm finna win me the bag. Let me just go run my face into this girl gloves.
No. The other girl.
Each other. She was hitting Skye too, friend.
Not at first. At first, she was just running into her gloves. She started throwing a little bit later, but it was a very strange fight.
Skye is supposed to be the next best thing.
Skye, that's what they pushing her to be.
Yeah, and she is not.
She's not.
She's a Miller. She's a twirler. She is. Just be cute. Put on the announcing team. She got great speech. You know what I'm saying? She's very articulate. Put her ass on the goddamn panel. But getting her ass in the ring, she gonna run up into somebody like Alicia Baumgardner and get fucked up. Well, I'm just saying.
Well, she of course won her fight last night. But speaking of folks on the microphone, how did you feel about Jessica McCaskill's commentating for the fight? Because I feel like she was hating a little bit.
I don't like her hating ass. And if it's not about her, she got some hating ass shit to say.
Didn't it feel like she was hating a little bit?
She did. Didn't you just get your ass beat? Let's talk about that.
She did.
I'm tired of people like the women I love like this whole women boxing shit. I am on board for it. Like, I like it. I like the shit that they talk to each other. But if you gonna talk shit, you gotta back up that fucking greasy ass shit that you be saying. Or else you look like a hating ass bitch. Don't do that.
I didn't like that from her. I really didn't like that from her. Now, she just sounded like she was hating all night long. I was like, now, Jessica, why would you say that, honey? Don't say that. And then when I saw her and what she had on, because, okay, listen, y'all know I'm very big on wardrobe, especially when you out and about and at a function. When they put the camera on her, she had like on one of Joe's jean jackets or some shit. Like, where did she think she was going? This is fight night in New York City. Okay. The other young lady came out to fight in a red ball gown. Like, come on, give me something other than corduroy jacket. What are you doing, Jessica? And then you hating?
You can't be dusty and hating too. You gotta pick.
No.
Gotta be one or the other. You gonna be dusty or you gonna be hating. Then she don't never have nothing done to her hair.
Nothing.
Ma'am, if you don't lay the fucking edges down and go on about your business, ma'am, somebody done told you what you ain't and you is. Lay them fucking edges down and go on.
Okay, so since we here,
yeah, we here.
Since we here, y'all, look, my friend told y'all earlier, we tell the truth on Sundays, okay? So since we here, we gonna talk about it, all right? Okay, so listen, this is women's boxing that we talking about. Anytime we talk about women in anything, appearance plays a part, okay? Okay, follow me, stay with me. And this is all coming from a place of love and positivity. Saying that, there were some boxers that were in attendance last night that needed a stylist real bad, like real bad, like a clothing stylist and then like a makeup stylist, okay?
And a goddamn wig specialist. Let's not leave off the wig because the wig is motherfucking important. If you're gonna wear a wig, you need to make sure that your weaveologist has been studying weave for the last at least 4 years.
Y'all, now
I'm nice about it, friend. And let me tell y'all, there's certain outfits that don't go with tennis shoes. Okay? Y'all need to leave them motherfucking sneakers in the goddamn house. Okay?
This is the thing. Friend. This is why I say you need a stylist. Because if you want to wear tennis shoes, wear an outfit that accommodates tennis shoes. You could have had on a very sporty, cute jumpsuit or a very sporty, cute tracksuit. You could have bedazzled it. You could have done anything like that. But you didn't, though.
She needs a wigtritionist. She needs a wigtritionist, okay? We ain't even got to go no further.
No, I'm going further, though, because I was mad.
Okay.
Because even if that's not your thing, and then see, it's the reason why I'm going here with this is because it is your thing, though, sometimes. Because I follow folks on their social media, okay? I see the stuff that they post when they really think they looking cute and shit. I see it. And I still be like, but you tried, though. You tried real hard, and I commend you on that. But why would you come out the house on fighting night in New York City, half-assed it like that? Why would you do that? You are the sport's biggest name. You are the sport's biggest star. When you step, you post a goddamn step, not half step, whole step. What in the whole? At least have Carmex for your lips. Why was your top lip dry like that? I was so mad on so many different levels. Like, I don't be all the way G'd up on here, but I know I'm going to come and I'm going to be on camera. So I don't come with like crust in the corner of my eye. Like, if I roll over and I be taking a nap and I get up just in enough time to get on camera, I make sure I spootish up a little bit. You know, put some glasses on or something, like some clear gloss, something. I was really upset about that. Okay. I get a stylist. Cause y'all, look, I'm not hating. I want to see us really do better. I mean, I'm really irritated by this. Y'all know how I am about shit like this. Do better, dog. Do better. And I'm going to leave this alone. But then I saw that you sitting next to your fiance and stuff at the shit. Like, represent. Like, you got a nice looking dude. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, friend. I'm done.
Never mind. I'm not fixing to judge nobody. We not. No. I tell you what, y'all better start getting y'all shit together because we don't miss shit. And if we see you out and it ain't right, chances are when we come back in here, we're gonna talk about it. We don't miss nothing. We see all y'all. We see all y'all. And chances are, if we talking about it, it's really bad because we tend not to talk about anybody. That's just like ashy people. We've seen several of you boxers out, and y'all know your mama used to grease you down with anything before you left the home. Okay? Your knees and your hands was both ashy. Okay? We don't have to tell y'all about hygiene. Take care of yourself. Condition your body. Your body needs oils all over, not just on your lips. Make sure you hit the back of them goddamn ashy ass fucking hoofs on the back of your fucking feet too. Hit them hoofs. I know.
Get the hooves and everything, but specifically the parts that are visible to the general population. Y'all do better, okay? If on fight night, I want to see y'all in your BESS. I want to see you in attire befitting the occasion, attire befitting the temperature as well. Okay, why we got? Okay, I'm just not okay. Okay. So we're moving on. I just had to get that out because I that bothered me. Okay, y'all, that really, really pained me. Okay, because I know you know how to do. Like, I've seen it. Okay, so moving right along. So the undercard. Okay, the undercard and one.
Hold on, friend. Boxing for you.
What'd he say?
You know we love you. Ain't nobody off limits here.
I was just been say, hold up, like
antibody.
What I done told y'all, ain't nobody above reproach over here. No. Nobody.
Name you. If you figure out who we talking about, then that's just on you. Now, if you don't know, you just don't know. But ain't nobody.
I'm trying to be nice and not call no names and make a general statement. But if you watched,
we glad we will. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do y'all like that. Just don't do that. All I'm saying is just don't do it.
You know who we talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
No, damn well. You know damn well.
In any events.
I don't give a fuck if she was down the street from me. I know where I know how to look. I'm from the country.
And she been in the game too long.
Nah, fuck that. I went from a town with 13,000 people in it to a town with 3,000 people in it. And I know fucking better. We ain't gonna know. We ain't do that.
Phenomenal Mexican says she looked out of place like Christmas in February. Well,
okay, so first off, I couldn't wait for somebody to say something because I changed over my illustrious tree for people like motherfucking Phenomenal Mexican, and there's a few other people. There's hearts and flowers and things with little cute little puff balls in my tree now. Fuck y'all.
It's a Valentine's tree.
Valentine's tree. Thank you.
Pert. Now, on to the first undisputed fight of the night. Okay, we had our girl Alicia Baumgardner, hailing from Detroit, Michigan. She's also a Michigan woman. Okay, since we talk about Michigan, when she steps, she steps. Okay, Alicia don't never come out looking like nothing. Okay, Alicia always is going to be presentable. Okay, so last night, she was in the ring with a young lady that came to the ring in a red sequenced ball gown. I've never seen anything like it before in my life, okay? Let me start there. I had mixed emotions about that. But then I said, hey, I'm like Charlene. You know, don't ask me why I'm doing too much. Ask yourself why you're doing too little. Okay. She came out in a red sequins ball gown. Okay. And she came to fucking fight. Okay. So her name is, let me get her name right. Elheim McLeod. Excuse me, because my mouth don't do what y'all mouth do. But Elheim, she came to fight. All right. So she came out in her bedazzled gown. And then Alicia Baumgardner, of course, came out in her customary hooded jacket with a skirt, bedazzled skirt, doing her thing, dancing to the ring like she does. Okay, Alicia, okay. And actually, when they both got out of their respective ring walk uniforms, they actually both look really nice. I love the red and I love the purple and white. They looked really good. I love their skirt thingies. They looked good. Okay. They came in the ring looking good, and they came in the ring and they fought good. I wasn't very familiar with Alicia's opponent, but I know who she is now. Okay. Friend, what did you think about that fight? How did you feel watching that fight? Because I got feelings about it.
My real feelings ain't for this fight. It's gonna be for the next one that we discussed. This is gonna be your time to lay it out all in the bag. I was beating my chest. I learned one thing about Alicia last night. She a motherfucking dog.
Ruth.
Okay. She is a motherfucking dog. Not to be fucked with. Like, she is the one. Oh, girl came to fight. She got knocked down a few times. Oh, there you go. I'm like, I know something happened. It froze something, but no, here you go. She came there to fight. She did her thing. I was like, okay, this is a whole lot. This was better than what I thought it was going to be. No cap, no tea, no shade to nobody. It was a better fight than her and Michaela. It more action packed. Let me say that. There was more action in that fight than it was versus Michaela. And let me tell y'all something while I'm mentioning Michaela. Fuck y'all. Put some respect on Big Michaela's name, goddamn it. When you see Big Michaela in the ring, don't you get to booing Big Michaela. Put some respect on her fucking name. That's still Big Michaela Mayer. But back to Alicia Baumgardner, she did what needed to be did. She is a female tank. She want to see what she can take. And a lot of the times where she should have had maybe a little bit more defensive action, she was letting that girl hit her. I think she wanted to see if she could take it. She took it because old girl was landing some big fucking shots on her ass. And one time I thought she was going to get her up out of there because she was rocking, socking, bocking Alicia's ass. I said, oh, shit. Gas tank was kind of COVID-ish. I seen it sneezing a little bit. And I was like, okay. Oh, shit. Fuck going on? Yeah, right? Come on now. Get her something. Alka-Seltzer, stat. Give it to her. She recovered well. And you know what I'm saying? She ended well. Let me say that. But good fight. I was very motherfucking in tune and pleased. Like, had a lot of shouting, standing up, pacing this motherfucker. I was pointing at the goddamn TV like this. It went down. Very pleased. But yeah, friend, go ahead. Your turn.
Hey, Chicken Talk, how you doing? He says, good evening, my beautiful queens. What it do? So look, hey, y'all, come on in. I see a lot of y'all coming on in. Come on in. Please hit the like button on your way in. Please.
Do that. And though, friend, I know she said something else because I meant to start with this, but I'm gonna end with it. So it's a lot of men in here, and I know we grown, and talking about women's periods is really, really strange and weird. But what I'm gonna tell y'all is for a bitch to get up there and tell you that her shit dropped today,
her stomach was hurting,
and she got up there and did what she did. That's an animal. You motherfucking dog ass bitch, you. Cause listen, a bitch like me, that first day I would have got hit in that gut. I would have dropped to my knees, screaming to the Lord for my mama,
fetal position.
Hear me, crying real motherfucking tears, baby. Ain't no nothing.
Ain't no strength in the period. Ain't no strength, Stephen Elder Mac. Ain't no strength, baby.
My knees
ain't no strength
out on me immediately.
That's what she's trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Strength is zapped. Strength is gone. It's accompanied most times by a headache, a little bit of cramping, something like that. And she's young. She's still young. So she got a real strong, healthy cycle. Say, man, look, that's a different kind of, I was having this conversation last night. I look at Serena Williams. I see her doing these commercials, and she does a migraine headache commercial. I couldn't imagine, because I have migraines, so I couldn't imagine having to play a tennis match, a long tennis match, or box with a migraine. You don't know when they coming. You can't prepare. You can't prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't, schedule your fight 3 months in advance around your cycle. You just got to go to work. Listen, women know. We can't even explain this to you men. It's nothing that I can say to make you understand the challenge on top of the normal challenge of being in a fight, the challenge of your first day of your cycle. And she, as my friend so eloquently put it, she's a dog. She is a dog. But now, in saying that, Alicia was getting a hit too much for me. I didn't like it. I don't know if she underestimated this woman. I don't know. But I didn't like the fact that she was getting hit as much as she was getting hit. And I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to help me in the chat, because maybe my eyes was lying to me. I could have sworn that I saw Alicia's right glove touch the canvas. It wasn't called a knockdown, but that right glove grazed the canvas. Should have been called a knockdown. I hate that it wasn't called a knockdown, because I feel about that the same way I felt about when Bud was fighting Kavaliauskas. He didn't get the knockdown call, but if he did, do we know if the outcome would have been different? No, we don't. But I do know that attitudes and emotions would have been extremely different. Not necessarily for Bud or Alicia, because they know in their minds what really happened, although it wasn't called. But for the psyche of the opponent, the underdog opponent, if you can get the ref to actually call the knockdown that should have been warranted to you, that's such an emotional boost for a boxer. I think it may have had a different outcome on Bud's fight. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it would have had a different outcome on this lady's fight. I don't know, but I hate when the refs get that kind of thing wrong, because I think it changes the dynamic of the fight. I really do. So kudos to Alicia, because she fought her ass off given all the circumstances. I do think she took old girl a little lightly, but I will also say I really enjoyed watching and listening to her and Tony in the corner. They have a very good dynamic. She can, she asked him questions. He was telling her things. She was like, so what did you say? Basically clarify for me. What do I need to do? What are you saying? I love the fact that they can bounce off of each other like that in the corner. And I love also, like you said, back up off Big Michaela now. I like Michaela too. But I really love their dynamic. I love the nemesis that she is to Alicia Baumgardner. It's so needed. But theirs is so much greater because they've actually fought before. Okay. It's not like Devin and Tank. It's not like Bud and Spence. We can only speculate. We don't have to do that with them. We've seen them in the ring before. We've seen how close of a matchup it is. I want to see the rematch. I think they are awesome for each other. I think they are going to do nothing but push women's boxing more forward. And I like it. Okay. I love it. I'm going to get these super chats, friend, and I'm going to throw it back to you because I know you got something to chime in on. Bodisi, he says she fight like her trainer. Very skilled. They start out very well, but get laxed and gassed throughout the fight. Both dogs and enjoy watching them. Yes. Do you think it's something to that they're doing in training camp over there that's not having them in the correct conditioning?
I don't know. They work hard. You know what I'm saying? I keep up with that gym. Tony be working everybody out. He training other women in the gym. He got little kids. So maybe she do too much. Maybe she tired. Maybe she not resting enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a lot. I don't think it's her condition. She's in fucking phenomenal shape.
She looks like she's in fucking phenomenal shape, but she's getting tired. And it's not towards the latter round. She was winded like round 5 and 6.
Yeah. Can you imagine how them cramps then kicked up? She can't take nothing. She done been moving for 4 fucking rounds, friend. By round 5, you already know what would have been up for your ass. I would round 3 for me, baby. I would be like, look, Tony, just go over there and tell them I can't take no more. Ask them if we can reschedule this bitch. I'll be better in about a week. We can redo this in a week.
But this isn't the first time we've seen this from her, though.
I think, no, friend, it ain't been this bad.
No. I think the cycle had some extra effect.
Yeah, I think it was that, friend. I don't think it was just they got bad conditioning. Like, I just think they just get lax because I've been beating you up. I didn't knock you down. I didn't want to fucking fight pretty much. All I got to do is survive at this point. At this point, I'm on my period. Listen, bitch, I'm fixing to hit you. If I knock you down, I'm finna run the rest of this motherfucking fight, bitch. Please don't hit me no more. Please, I can't take it. Let me swing on this bitch real quick. Then I'm gonna get mad because I didn't talk myself into getting in this motherfucking ring, fighting this bitch. She was sick. That's my excuse. She was sick.
Okay. Well, I think that she and Tony both may benefit from having a nutritionist in the camp.
Come on, friend.
I'm just saying. I think she could benefit because she's naturally a muscular girl. You know, she's naturally a big girl. The lactic acid be wearing her ass out.
She needs a nutritionalist. Don't leave, friend. We had friend.
Now, see, we was having a really good conversation, and there you go. I was scared to say it because I said, you know what? I'm gonna just throw it in there, and maybe she ain't gonna go there.
Friend, if you are on this show, you have to say nutritionalist. It's not right. You will never hear a nutritionalist on any other show. Matter of fact, you won't hear half the words that you hear on this show on any other fucking channel.
I hate y'all in the chat for even the champion and rah-rah and rooting her on with that L. Y'all ain't shit.
Friend, that everybody likes the word. We have made a decision. Who made
the decision?
All 182 of us. Nutritionalist is the word on this good Christian program. Nutritionalist. She needs a nutritionalist.
I give up.
She was sick, friend. That's my excuse. I can't say she looked fine against Michaela Mayer. She didn't gas against Michaela. She didn't take no rounds off against Michaela. She probably could have did more.
Right.
Been a little bit more active, but she wasn't like this. She was getting fucked up.
I think she underestimated old girl, and I think her cycle probably had her a little bit more fatigued than she normally would have been. But I think she learned a very valuable lesson. You cannot, at this point, when you are the top dog, there is no underestimating your opponent because everybody's coming for your spot. That was an undisputed championship that they were fighting for. So I don't know why she didn't have her. Well, I do know why she was on cycle, but other than that, y'all, listen, you are the it girl in boxing right now. You are the it girl. Everybody wants your spot. You see Michaela out there taunting you at every turn. They want your spot. You have to stay ready. And I ain't saying you wasn't ready. I'm not. But at this point, she said in her her interview after the fight. She wants to challenge herself. She wants to know what it is she can get better on. Baby, get better with your conditioning. Okay, that's number one.
No, man.
Get better with your conditioning.
Get you a tracker. You need to get you a tracker and not schedule no days around that day. I know the shit pop up at any time, but get you a calendar and mark this day down. I will keep track of it for you, ma'am, because you told me when you started. So I'm going to count just like everybody else, and I'm going to send you a message on Twitter. Hey, I think you shouldn't schedule a fight around this day because you might have a little issue going on. So just go ahead and just try to avoid these days. That's what she needs. I'm going to send her a message, friend. I'm going to keep track of the shit for her because apparently, because I know, you know, I don't have to do that shit no more. But when I had to, I knew. And I wouldn't schedule nothing for 2 weeks because I know for 2 weeks I'm going to be fucked up. I don't want to do shit for 2 weeks.
Man, listen. Well, she did also say, and some of the people in the chat are saying maybe she needs to move up. Maybe she's draining herself to get down to 130. She says she's going to potentially move up, looking for a fight with Katie Taylor. Maybe.
Hey, listen, no. Because you can't have no period fighting Katie Taylor, okay? You need to go ahead on some birth control, something that's going to stop that for a few months, ma'am. You can't go in there with no cramps against the thick neck snicker. The thick neck snicker ain't finna come in there and play with you. And that neck is really wild. So I don't know. I'm going to get on that. If that's what you want to do, cool. We need to discuss some things, Alicia, because as your personal cycle tracker, I need to keep up with your schedule for you. Because if you want to fight Katie Taylor, I need to make sure you ain't cramping. Because that thick neck snicker going to be on your ass. And I don't know if you might not be able to hold up to some of them punches from that thick neck snicker. Because she got neck and shoulders to go with that shit. Whatever. I'm just saying. Thick neck snicker. It looks like a white snicker on her neck. And when she was talking to Amanda after that the fight last night, did you see the vein in that bitch, friend? I was like, she got a Snickers neck.
Listen, okay, so let's transition. Congratulations, Alicia Baumgardner. Congratulations. And congratulations on a really good performance by, let me get her name, Elheem Mekhalid. Absolutely wonderful performance. Hope she gets more fights in the future. She did great. She showed much heart. She really did. So we're moving to the main event. And y'all come on in the room. I thank y'all for coming through. I see you, Mike Jones. I see you, Everything Boxing. I see y'all coming in. John Norrie. How y'all doing? Knockout Kings. I see y'all. Come on in. So Amanda Serrano and Erica Cruz. Erica Cruz seemed very small to me when she was in the ring with Amanda. In that first round, I was thinking, oh, Erica's overmatched. But then I remember in the back of my mind, the last few times I watched Amanda Serrano, I felt like she was fighting a fight that she should not be fighting. And I felt the exact same way last night. Friend, what the hell is going on with Amanda Serrano?
Old. She is old. And I know it hurts, but she is old. And last night, she played with her food. And I don't know what the fuck her food was on. Hey, somebody need to find out if Erica Cruz is related to Pitbull Cruz. Because they cousins or something. She got thick neck on her too. And that's what kept her in that fucking fight. Erica Cruz is stout. She kept coming at that motherfucking Amanda. I was like, dear God, help her. Somebody, please. Because I didn't know what to expect at this point, friend. Because When they that first round, I was like, okay, Amanda looking fresh and young in here. She popping her with some shit, got a little wobbled and shit. I was like, okay. I don't know. I think when people see their own blood, it turns them into a different person because what the fuck? That goddamn girl started bleeding and I don't know, friend. She me. If a bitch put her head down and start swinging on you, she have no care about shit about life when it comes to fighting you. She coming in there to fucking knock your ass out. That's just all it is. Like, she coming in there to knock you out. She got her head down. She don't want to get hit in the face. She don't mind getting hit in the top of the head, but that face is motherfucking important. Erica put that face down last night, and the dog in her came out bleeding, gushing fucking blood. I say, okay, Artabita Bivette, let's get it. Friend, she sat down in that corner, and that motherfucking shit was just, psh. I was like, this is disgusting. Put something on the top of her motherfucking head and stop this. That bell rang. Erica got back in there with that same fucking shit, and Amanda was hitting her, but she wasn't doing enough to keep Erica off her ass, and Erica wore her ass like some shorts last night. Amanda got hit with some shit that she shouldn't have got hit with. Amanda got old than a motherfucker last night. And I was really, I was shocked because I didn't think that Amanda was going to come in there on that bullshit. I thought Amanda was going to come in there on some G shit. Like, she didn't do enough for me. And they gave Amanda that fight, and that's what it was. They gave her that fight. She did not do enough to beat that goddamn girl last night. That was a draw at best. That motherfucker. Go ahead, friend. Go ahead.
I was gonna read the super chat. Phenomenal Mexican says Katie Brock Lesnar Taylor might beat Amanda. Ain't no might. She gonna beat her up.
She gonna beat her ass.
She gonna beat her up.
Remember you said that she gonna end up in one of them fights that she shouldn't have been in, and she gonna get her ass knocked the fuck out. And I don't like fucking bald ass coach. Go get you some hair.
He don't want Cambodian ass hair. He likes his bald head.
Somebody need to slap his ass on top of that shiny motherfucker. I don't like, friend, like, you know, y'all don't like to call people slow, but Rolly slow. So I could call Rolly slow and mean Rolly slow because I know he missing a few things on the inside up here. Okay? But that goddamn Amanda Serrano, something different about her. And I feel like people be talking and she hear it and she just repeat what she hear. It's time, baby. No. Like, no. You don't need to fight Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor gonna fuck you up. Alicia Baumgardner gonna fuck you up. These people that you are trying to put yourself in a position with, you are no longer able to fight these people. Amanda, fucking stop. For you get your ass knocked the fuck out or hurt real bad. I'm telling you, she one fight away from James Toney, friend.
We've been saying it for a while. In every fight, she keeps showing the same thing. It's like she's not doing anything different. She's not making any adjustments. I see a whole lot of people saying, oh, girl was windmilling. And when I say that's the definition of windmilling for your life, she windmilled for her life the entire fight. But Amanda made no adjustments. She could have stepped to the side. She could have uppercut her. She wasn't doing anything. I'm like, first of all, what are y'all telling her? And second of all, is she not listening? What is going on? Amanda, you've been fighting too long to not know how to make these kind of adjustments. Like, why are you sitting in the pocket with this girl? Where is your jab? Do something different. Like, what are you doing? Why are you engaging like this? Why are you? Amanda looked like she aged 5 years in that ring from the beginning of round one to the end of that fight. There's no reason why that fight went the distance. That lady had a gash the size of Westheimer on her forehead. She was gushing blood. When I say these women are putting on, these women are putting on. They are giving what we asking for as far as entertainment in the fight game, as far as heart in the fight game, as far as dog in the fight game. You got it last night. Okay. It was some losers, but really wasn't no losers last night. These women was in there throwing that level. And as outgunned as she should have been, it didn't feel like she was outgunned. Erica Cruz, for me, it was a draw because it was just that close. The rounds were that close. She was touching Amanda when she should not have been touching Amanda. So, of course, it was all a setup because Amanda has already signed on the dotted line. Her and Katie Taylor are fighting May the 20th. First of all, if you're going to do that, why is it such a quick turnaround? Baby, you have just had 2-3 brutal fights. Why are you signing up to fight that soon again? Nothing about that says anybody cares about her. Nothing about that says nobody cares about this woman's well-being. She is damn near 40. She touching 40. She can see it. Why are you fighting in less than 3 months after you just had a dog fight with somebody? Why are you doing that? And then you going way to Ireland to do it. Nobody care about her. And I don't like that. Because somebody is not telling her, hey, man, take a little bit more time. Y'all can fight, but not May 20th. That's too soon. Her brain still scrambled. And I was one of the people who thought she won the first fight against Katie Taylor. I thought she had done enough to win the fight. But the cards said she didn't. Okay, cool. You have no chance in this rematch. None. And I don't like the setup. I just don't like it. I don't think nobody care about her. Because if they did, they wouldn't allow this to happen so soon. Why are they doing this on May 20th, friend?
Shit, that money must be motherfucking impeccable. I told you. They be talking and she be listening and she be like, okay. And then she get out there, yeah, my trainer, we work really hard. And my trainer, then ma'am, speak up for yourself. What you want to do? You done went through 8 motherfucking divisions and beat these bitches up, friend. Let's give it a rest, friend, for you get your ass hurt, friend. Let's stop. That's what she give me when she be talking. And every time, my trainer, we work really hard. And me and my trainer and my sister, we get in the gym and who told you? Hey, let's get it together, man. Let's speak for yourself. You're a big girl. We at our big girl age. Let's use our big girl voices. Because at this point, ma'am, say it from your stomach. I'm done with this shit. You done went through 8 motherfucking divisions. You are that bitch. Stop before one of these young guns get out here and beat your ass in front of all your people.
Well, it's not going to be a young gun because actually Katie is older than she is. But she's moving up in weight to fight Katie again. She keeps doing this yo-yo shit. And we know it's hard enough for men to do the yo-yo. But for women, oh my God. Ma'am.
Now, I didn't already said that goddamn girl's neck is thick. Why the fuck would you move up in weight, let that neck get thicker, and think you gonna hit her and it hurt her? No, you're not. Erica aged you this fight.
She did.
Erica aged you big time this fight, and we finna see something that we never thought we was gonna see, which is Amanda Serrano no longer the queen of the motherfucking ring. Damn! Don't you go and ruin our motherfucking name like that. Damn. The queen of the ring is lit.
Lit, live, and local.
You supposed to go in there and beat some ass. We go beat some ass. You go beat some ass too. Don't you get in there, you the queen of the motherfucking ring. 8 motherfucking divisions. That hurt me to say, but don't do that. You are the Amanda Serrano. Why the fuck would you? No, sis, no.
I mean, I get it. Like, I feel like it's her retirement fight. You know, she's going to go into retirement after this. But my thing is, why are you doing it so soon after this dog fight that you just had with this lady? And if you knew it was good, because she knew she had signed the paper. She knew. So in my mind, why didn't you fight a smarter fight?
Because she didn't think Erica was going to come in there with all that shit. And I'm going to tell you what happened. She taking a page out of motherfucking Gabe Rosado book. And she had goddamn Edward Berlanga in that fucking locker room with his bad look Chuck ass. She probably would have got out of there when she rocked her in the second round if it wasn't for Edward Berlanga. I mean, for everybody be like, why you call that boy Edward? Like, because, like, and his name is Edward.
Edward Scissorhands Berlanga.
Yeah. Why he in that goddamn? Get out of there. He ain't little baby. The only person that go in the locker room is little baby. Because little baby over on the perks and he be fighting like Tank. Friend, that shit in my memory. I go, no, I gotta go. I'm gonna go back and watch that shit daily. Baby was in there. He was in there punching the air. And he was like, I say, baby, lit. Go ahead, Tank. Go in there and whoop this boy ass so that little baby could be on there with the shit. Little baby with the shit.
Well, she wasn't with the shits last night. She was getting shit socked out of her, and I didn't like it. TD Harden, how you doing? He says, love you ladies, just checking in. Thank you, TD Harden. Yeah, Amanda, I'm worried about you, girl. I really am. I'm worried about you, honey. That this is not, nothing about this is saying that nobody is like taking your well-being into consideration at this point. I don't like the turnover, the turnaround. I don't like nothing about it. She ain't gonna be healed up from that what she did last night. And what I was saying is she knew she was fighting on May 20th. Why didn't you go in there and fight a smarter fight? Either you couldn't or your mind ain't working like it's supposed to in order for you to do that. Amanda, girl, I'm worried about you, honey.
She finna be in there windmilling again. You know, Katie Taylor at the house right now. She left the arena last night, put that fucking hat, belt, waist thing on with the weights around the ears, and she would start lifting that neck as soon as she got to the house. Motherfucking neck gonna be thick to the bitch by May.
Thicker, because it stay on thick. Stays on thick. Stays.
The turtleneck fit somebody's neck to where it had stretched the turtleneck on the neck part. The fuck? How that even happen? How you make your neck that big? My shit swell up like that. I think my thyroid was fucked up. You didn't went and made your neck that big on purpose. What? That shit look like a thyroid condition than anybody else. I don't want my neck to ever be that fucking big. Okay. I ain't gonna talk about her neck. What you think? No. There's a fight. Somebody else. Richards. I always mess his name up. Why his folks' name put them names like that together?
I don't know. It's very tongue twisty. Yeah, you do get tongue tied.
It's Richardson Hitchens, right?
There it is. That's it. You did good.
I gotta come up with something for that.
Yeah. Richie Hitch.
No, he should have been Shoo. They gave Shoo the wrong name. Shoo need another name. He should have been Shoo. Richardson Hitchison.
Rich Hitchison. Dick Hitch.
Richardson Hitchison. Rich Hitch.
Rich Hitch. That's what we gonna call him.
Hitchens. Is it Hitchison?
Hitchison. Richard.
Right.
Hitchens. Richardson Hitchens.
Richardson Hitchens. Why is y'all calling that boy Africa? I ain't calling
Hitchens.
him that.
I'm not calling him that either. It's Richardson Hitchens, I think. He just gonna be Hitch, is what he gonna be.
Him.
But him did really. He looked really good yesterday.
Yes, he did.
I was happy to see him get a little shine. He looked really good. Saw Shakur in the audience. Saw him give his little interview. Mm-hmm. Saw all of that. Y'all, if y'all don't know, Shakur is fighting a Japanese gentleman, I believe, for his first fight at 135. So, and you know what? I really like how Shakur interviews, because yeah, when he was doing the interview, I think it was Chris Mannix that he was talking to. Chris Mannix said, yeah, you know, you're here to support your friend, Richardson Hitchens, and so and so, so and so. He was like, yeah. He said, but you know what? I'm real cool with whatever the opponent's name. I'm sorry, I don't remember that man's name. I'm really cool with him too. We grew up in the same gym. So I love that he corrected him the way that he did, because I know what you be trying to do, Mannix. I know what you be trying to do. So he corrected that. I like that. I you know, kudos, Shakur. Kudos. Handled that real well.
I don't like motherfucking Chris Mannix at all.
I'm not a fan of him either. But can we talk about one thing since we're talking about commentators?
Sure.
I don't know if you watched the after fight of Navarrete, but the commentators on the ESPN table were all there, and they had like a nice little powwow and whatnot. And so I don't know if you saw it, but Andre Ward made it his business to basically call out the preferential treatment that Canelo Alvarez gets. He seemed to touch a nerve.
Do you want to get your ass whooped or what, Andre Ward? Can you fucking fight, Andre Ward? I don't think you fucking can, Andre Ward. I think you got some motherfucking paperwork that's keeping you out the ring, Mr. I mix with everything. Shut your ass up before Canelo put you in your place.
I was just gonna ask.
I don't fuck about no I'm Mr. I'm mixed. Mr. My daddy is white. I don't give a shit about what the hell he got to say about Canelo.
Well,
do you want to fight?
No, I don't want to fight. No.
Do Andre Ward. Andre Ward, do you want to fight Canelo?
He doesn't want to fight him either. I don't.
Always got so much to say about Canelo, Andre Ward.
Well, see, what had happened was Bodizzi. Hi, Bodizzi. He says opinions on Keyshawn's upcoming fight against Takeoff. Just a second. Well, what had happened was they were talking about, you know, the maneuvering and, you know, the fighters not fighting and this, that, and the third. In some kind of way, they got on Canelo and him wanting to fight Bivol at 168 instead of 175. And so he just gave his opinion.
Do you want to fight Canelo, Andre Ward?
I don't think he wants to fight him.
Andre Ward might want
to sit just saying,
or he be out there in the mountains of Caucasus with his daddy, and Canelo sent him there.
Well, Canelo look like his daddy might be from them same mountains. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know.
No. I don't like that you did that. First off, Canelo said what he said. He Mexican. All right. Secondly, I said what I said. Andre Ward, what you want? You want to fight Canelo, Andre Ward? Can you fight Andre Ward?
Andre is retired. He's not a fighter anymore.
He got a lot to say.
He's an analyst.
He always got a shitload to say about Canelo.
He's an analyst.
Okay, well, you know what? There's plenty of fighters for him to talk about. What you want to do?
He was just commenting because your favorite Tim Bradley was over there yanking on Canelo. So, you know, he just
And you know what? That's the one thing I agree with Timothy No Pants Bradley on. Say the right fucking things. And Keon. Ford might beat the brakes off Canelo in his heyday. He getting the motherfucking ring with Canelo now. Canelo gonna drill sharp his ass. 2 feet.
I don't know about that.
Oh, well then let's find out. Andre Ward is giving like you want to fight. I'm sure Canelo ain't gonna turn it down. But can your knees keep you up, Andre Ward?
Andre don't want no smoke in the ring. Andre is retired.
Yeah, I know. So all he gotta do now is run his mouth. That's all he can do now is talk.
What he said made perfectly good sense to me.
No, to y'all.
All he was saying was, if we can condemn Bud and Spence for not making the big fights, then we should have that same energy for Canelo.
What do you want to do, Andre Ward? Get you some fights and get your ass in the ring with Canelo since you think Canelo doing the wrong thing. Put Canelo in his place. Any of you motherfuckers that's talking that shit, put Canelo in his place. Because y'all leaning on B-Ball to do it because that's the only person that has done it.
Well, actually,
okay. Floyd, y'all want to, that was years ago. Floyd can't beat Canelo now.
No, I'm not saying that he can't. I'm just saying, since Canelo is a young, active fighter, if it were me, I would have smoke for the person who beat me up. But it don't seem like he got no smoke for me.
And I said what I said. Y'all leaning on B-Ball that he beat Canelo. So, oh God, B-Ball is y'all fucking knight and
actually
armor. Andre Ward, what you want to do?
Andre is just being a commentator, friend.
Commentate on all the rest. Leave Canelo name out your mouth unless you want to fight. That's just how I feel about it.
Well, a fabulous point. KQKC, he says, just showing love to the real salute. Thank you, KQKC. We appreciate you coming through. And Phenomenal Mexican also says, Nello never ran it back with Lara or Floyd.
All right, so how about, you know what, I'm tired of threatening you to get the hell out. How about I just kick your ass out? You won't never come back. Now, I'm tired of that shit.
I thought he had a valid point.
I don't like the Canelo slander.
I know you don't, friend.
Because I can start getting on some of y'all favorite fighters right now.
Don't do it, friend.
Yeah, friend. I mean, we can go down through there right now. I can start right now. Since everybody always got so much to say about Canelo, let's go. No. Let's go. I got time today.
I don't wanna. I just thought it was interesting. And this is the other thing that I found interesting. I think this is what I found more interesting than him saying anything about Canelo. It seemed to me like it was some static with him and Timothy Bradley. That's really what I gathered from it. Him and Tim don't really fool with each other like that, is what it was giving me. Because what he did was he shut Tim all the way down. And I giggled to myself because, Tim did some kind of way felt the need to just go ahead and retire. Tim he keeps Errol Spence Jr.'s name in his mouth. And you were a welterweight at one time. You were actually active when he was a welterweight. Like, y'all actually should have fought each other, but you love to talk about EJ. So I just thought it was a good key that Andre Ward brought that up.
With them last week when he was talking about Jake Paul, I told you Andre was looking at him like, nigga.
Yeah, that's the energy. That's how he looked like. He was like, I'm tired of this. Basically, he was tired of the being in the S. He was tired. Mm-hmm. We're gonna come back to your question about Tego. TD Harden says Ward will drag Cinnamon. Girl, stop playing. LOL. Ooh. TD.
Phenomenal Mexican said, is it slander if it's true? Did he pop or not? Do you want to stay here or not? Because Y'all favorite fighter just accused somebody of cheating a couple of weeks ago. So we didn't even address that on the show. Well, we can talk about it if y'all want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. He threw that man a slug and he didn't have nothing to do with nothing. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Nope. No, we're not.
No time.
Nope.
No. Plenty of time today. Cheating? Wow. Not cheating. No. No cheating.
I mean, if you want to.
Okay, we're not.
I'm gonna step away from the table.
No, come back, friend, because we gotta talk about Montana Love returning to the ring.
Child. Wait a minute. Phenomenal Mexican Cat. He came back. He says, has Canelo dropped multiple belts to avoid fights?
No, but somebody's begging for a fight right now.
Did he apologize, Georgia Peach? Because I didn't see that apology. I hope so. I hope he did. Friend, the way you looking in that camera and chewing that gum got me a little nervous because I don't know what's about to come out your mouth. Doing the smoke. So you were saying Hitch is requesting a fight with Montana Love, correct?
He is.
I want to see it.
I want to kick his dog.
Stop now.
Ring mad and angry. I want to see him turn up. And I don't want to see him throw nobody out of the ring this time. So maybe if I kick his dog, he'll go in there on his best shit. Kick his dog.
Don't you kick that man's dog.
Hitch, kick his dog.
That dog ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
Kick his dog, Hitch, so he can get mad and it'll be competition. Because if you don't do nothing, Hitch finna beat the fuck out of this boy. Montana Love ain't that good. I'm tired of y'all hyping up these motherfucking boxers like they something and they ain't.
He's not.
Kick that dog, Hitch. Piss him off so he'll come in there windmilling on your ass. I don't care. Call him.
We're not kicking dogs. Please, friend, leave the dog out of it. He has nothing to do with this.
Hitch, kick that damn dog and go in there and whoop his ass. Because if you don't kick that dog, he gonna come in there grinning, holding that fucking dog all in your face and shit, smiling and shit. Kick that motherfucking dog.
We do not condone animal cruelty on this program.
Kick that motherfucker.
We do not condone animal cruelty on this here good Christian program.
Well, see, listen, let me tell you something. Your dog and you are one. Dogs are like your children. So if I gotta fight you and your dog come at me aggressively, I'ma kick that motherfucker. Because you know why? That's your kid. Y'all a family. So now I done whooped you and your kid's ass. Kick that motherfucking dog, Hitch. Kick it.
I hope that fight gets made. You so mean. Oh, you so mean.
Kick that motherfucking dog. I'm kicking that bitch. Y'all one and the same. Y'all family. Y'all related. That's your son. I done whooped you and your son today. Now I done gave you. Fight me again. You want to do it again?
This good Christian program is for entertainment purposes only. She does not really mean that she's gonna kick the dog. Okay, she don't really mean it. Okay, yeah. It's all entertainment purposes. Okay, but getting back to Bodezi's question, opinions on Keyshawn's upcoming fight against Tego. How you feel about that? I know you really enjoy Kiki.
I'm just gonna say this, okay? I wish before these are just jokes, you guys. Like this is for the entertainment of the people and laugh because I know y'all at the house laughing. Listen, the freaky fighter, Keyshawn, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. It's gonna be a whole lot of neck rolling. And you know what? I thought that was just like maybe something he was doing. He got on TBV the other day. And
That's him.
I was like, oh, hello? Are you okay? Hello. Sir. What's going on? Like, you really be doing that
That's
freaky
him.
fighter shit at the house? Like, he walk around with Jackie's song. That's his aura. It's a Jackie song. So when he walk in a room, Jackie's music come on. And it just
that's his theme music. That's his theme music.
That's his theme music. Like Jackie's is his aura. Just when he come in the room. And he gets Jackie's is his spirit animal. Like, are you okay? Persian rugs. Every time he come in a room, Persian rugs. Like, sir, you a fighter. Don't do this. You're not supposed to. No. You're not supposed to do that. You can't be up there. Hey, girl.
Read it.
What impression? I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know impression.
How he say it?
He a beast. Right on the bud, and he a beast. Sir, put a little bass in your voice while you talking about this other grown man. Is you okay? Bud, I love Bud. Bud, I'm gonna name my first child after Bud. My baby is gonna be named Budrick Dwayne Anthony Dwayne Carter III. I'm calling him the fuck, yes, sir. Toughen up your voice. I got more bass in my voice than he do, friend. Why, sir? Don't be. Jackie's come on. His ring walk need to be a Jackie song. He gonna come out there down the ring walk sexy than a motherfucker swaying and shit. Friend, I thought it was just an act. It's him.
No, that's him.
He just saucy. I ain't gonna call him zesty. I'm gonna call him
saucy. He's saucy.
Saucy.
Spicy. He a little spicy. He a little spicy. He got a little kick to him. He a little spicy.
He a beast.
As far as him fighting Tago, he got a big head. And so I'll be interested to see if he'll be able to get him out of there. I don't know if he Tago's kind of awkward. I remember Ryan couldn't do much with him. But I'm interested to see if he's going to be moving around the ring as much as he did with Ryan, and if Keyshawn is going to be able to cut the ring off.
Well, you know, why him. Keep passing around these same motherfucking fighters? Nakathelia and Tago is becoming a goddamn the slut.
They had to find somebody to fill in for Gamboa. He gone.
Nah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Why y'all letting yourselves out like that? Like, we got to. It's too many 135 pounders for y'all to be recycling like that. Like,
speaking of 135 pounds, and we're gonna let y'all go after this because we've been talking for a minute. There has still been no finalization for Tank versus Ryan Garcia. Friend, if you were Tank and you wanted to stay active, and for whatever reason this fight falls through, who do you see him fighting instead? Do you see? Because I'm gonna say I hope they have some type of contingency plan in place in the event that this does not happen. Who would you want to see him in the ring with? We know it's not gonna be Devin because Devin has a fight lined up already. But for Tank, a contingency plan. Who do you see him? Who do you see them calling up for him if Ryan Garcia falls through?
Move him up to 140 and make him fight Jack Catterall. Cause I don't know what the fuck going on with Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor don't want that smoke. He hurt.
What is going on with Josh Taylor in that rematch?
He hurt his foot.
He done hurt something else?
Yeah, he hurt his foot walking.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What's up, Big Ray? Big Ray say, please don't go. Oh, Big Ray, we got to get up out of here in a minute. So you think Tank should move up to 140 and fight Catterall?
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to do that, though?
Probably not.
Under 135, could he fight? What'd you say?
I said, I want to see what you want to see.
Well, we were talking backstage before we came on here, y'all. And I saw some people, I saw some, folks saying that maybe he's going to fight Gary Russell Jr. if the fight doesn't go through with him and Ryan. And, as much as I would like to see that fight, I'm not going to say I don't want to see it. I think it would be a very good fight. But there's another fight that I think I want to see more than that one. And I follow this gentleman, and I know that he stays ready. He's always in the gym. And something in my Negro spirit is telling me that if the fight falls through with Ryan, that they're going to slide in our guy, Frank Martin. That's what my Negro spirit is telling me. I don't know. I feel like that's what I want to see. What y'all think? What y'all think about that? Who, if Tank is not if Ryan is unavailable, who should Tank fight in his next fight?
And I'm saying, I know how y'all love throwing them Russells into fights, but fuck it. It's Sunday. We tell excuse me, we tell the truth on Sunday. Antoine didn't look all that great in his last showing, you guys, and y'all want him to fight Tank. And Shakur, y'all boy. Shakur's y'all friend. Y'all love Shakur. Love this sweet little baby with his dimples and his smile. All right. Y'all are asking for one of y'all favorite fighters to get knocked out. And I know y'all don't want to see it. I know y'all don't want to see it. I know y'all don't want to see it, but y'all keep asking for it.
At this point, I feel like
Lefty, what you know? Cause
I feel like Ryan ain't gonna be the one that's not available. So are we thinking that something is gonna hold Tank out from being available?
I thought Tank signed his part already, though.
He may have, but he got pending cases.
Ew, I forgot about that.
He does have pending cases. Lefty, we need to talk. Yeah. So I just want the men in all the weight classes to really at this point, and it hasn't always been this way, but right now, women's boxing is trending upward. And the reason why it's trending upward is because these ladies are mixing it up. Okay. The rivals are fighting each other. Okay. It's too many different rivals for none of y'all to be mixing it up with each other. So if Ryan is not available, there are too many other nice big name opponents for him to fight, other than somebody that we are not familiar with at this juncture in his career. Now, whether or not he's going to be able to fight April 15th, I don't know. And it can't be Shakur because Shakur is signed to fight this Japanese man. I believe he's Japanese. So, yeah, him and Tank is not about to happen right now either. I don't know.
Y'all got a shitload of faith in these motherfucking fighters.
What you saying?
For people that's been fighting Nakathelias and folks like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I keep telling y'all. I know y'all got faith in y'all people, and I know y'all watch these fights. If y'all think that they gonna be able to run, I don't know why the fuck y'all acting like Tank can't box. Which is strange to me. But y'all keep acting like Tank can't box. All right. All right.
Knockout Kings came through blessing our show before we get out of here. He says women are taking over boxing. To the ducking dudes out there and fake wannabe champs, take notes from the women. The women should be getting paid much more for the great fights. I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. And thank you again. We appreciate you coming through, hooking us up like you did. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. But yeah, friend, do you have anything else for the woman for the wonderful chat in here this evening?
We've had a lot of people in and out of here tonight. I hope you enjoyed the content. This is Sunday is becoming like the night that the shebang for us. It was Friday, but looks like Sunday is doing its thing. We're working on our next goal. Is 3K subscribers. We are at 2.65. My friend has activated the short button. The shorts are lit. We're gonna have to start doing some shorts for y'all because y'all keep asking us for more stuff, and we be trying. We're trying. So we gonna work on some stuff for y'all because we know y'all want more content. But y'all just don't understand. It take a lot to do this, and when stuff ain't going on, we be digging for shit to talk about. So yeah, we appreciate y'all. If you're here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this shit with your friends. Talk about us to your friends. Bring them with you when we're coming because we're this all the time.
All the time.
We're here on Friday. I'm sure there's some fights coming up on the schedule. What's this week?
We got Shocky Foster fighting in San Antonio this weekend. Oh, Baldez in the late. Baldez said so. If Tank knew he had a pending case, is all this Ryan versus Tank just a publicity stunt like the past? Baldez, to be continued. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? And Miami Snoopy 305 says to piggyback off the KO Kings, women taking over boxing in this YouTube game. Looking at the queens right now, dominate. You better stop it, Miami Snoopy 305. We sure appreciate that. Thank you. Manny Bickford says, love y'all both. And you coming from Great Britain. Thank you, Manny. Thank you so much.
Listen, one thing y'all need to learn. That's why we kept we make a we hadn't do. I didn't have to do it today. Y'all heard me Friday. I didn't have to tell y'all don't touch nobody today. Y'all, when I tell y'all we have a really big UK fan base, I'm not making that shit up to y'all. Like the UK fuck with us really, really crazy. I don't know how it came about, but they do. We appreciate all y'all because it's not just the UK. I think we got people in like Ireland. There was a couple of people in Africa. Like we got people from all over watching us. So like just keep sharing us, keep saying our name in places where y'all don't think it matter because it do. It really does.
It really does. It really does. We really appreciate y'all too. Thank you so much. Listen, friend said Sundays are becoming our day. We need Friday and Sunday to be our day because those are the only days we come on. So we need y'all to show up and show out on Friday and on Sunday. And you guys have been doing just that. We really, really appreciate all the love. We really, really appreciate all the support. I love reading the comments. I read every single one. I may not comment back, but I read all the comments. So thank y'all so much. We really, really appreciate it. We will see y'all next Friday. We do have a fight coming up in San Antonio and whatnot, and we're going to talk about it on Friday. Friend going to fix her face and everything. And we will see y'all back on Friday. Have a good work week. Mind your tone and delivery. Okay. And we'll see y'all back on Friday.
And don't snort no cocaine.